morning. We are on the way to Philadelphia to see the Pope this morning. 4 busloads of Catholics from the Springfield Diocese boarded this morning around 6 o'clock in the morning, but a lot of them up earlier than that, maybe around 3 o'clock in the morning for some of these folks, all to see the Pope in his last Mass in the U.S. before he heads back to Italy. Now, I'm joined right now by Western Massachusetts native himself, Archangel Santiago. He boarded the bus early this morning along with everyone else. What are you looking forward to the most for this trip?
Just to get the chance to see the Pope, learn from his words of humbleness, and have a closer encounter with him, and to see, the teachings that he can bring to us, to the church, and all that.
How long ago did you start planning this trip?
A couple weeks now, since I knew that the Pope was coming to the U.S. I started, getting information from the diocese to see, and to get, planning this trip, with other people from the church as well.
Now, when I asked some other people for interviews, they all pointed fingers to you this morning, and they said, you're the head of this trip. You brought a whole group of people along with you. How many people are coming with you today?
A couple. I'm the director of the liturgical choir, so I invited a couple people from my church, and I was kind of like the contact person for everybody in my parish.
So, Archangel, overall, what are you trying to get out of today? What are you hoping to come away with tonight when you come back on the bus?
I'm hoping to learn from the Holy Father, and to learn, from different things that he can, bring to our church, and it's really great to have him here. It's a blessing, and I hope it will bring change to the church, and not only the church, to other denominations and other Christians, around the country.
Thanks, Archangel. We'll check in back with you later, see how you did with everything. So, this morning we've already gone through a few prayers. Everyone's hoping for a safe travel down to Philadelphia to see the Pope this morning. We'll be joining you live again at 7:30 this morning to tell you more about some of these residents and why they're headed down to Philadelphia. Live on the bus to Philadelphia, David McKay, 22 News. Pope Francis has been to Washington. He's been to New York City to address Congress and to address the United Nations on an assortment of different issues. But today, he's going to Philadelphia. He's going to be there to address the people. It's about the people today. And people from Springfield are hoping to be a part of that crowd that get to see him. I'm joined right now by John Carlos. He's one of the youngest on the bus right now. He's 18 years old. John, what made you come in the first place?
Well, the chorus has been planning the trip for quite some time now. So, we all planned on it. We all determined, who wanted to come, who didn't. And I was the lucky ones who came.
So, John, how excited for you for this event, and what does it mean if you get to see him?
I'm really excited along with everyone else on the bus. This is a one-lifetime, opportunity to see the Pope. So we're all looking to, get the same thing out of it. He inspires us to believe. He inspires others to believe. So, we're all looking for reasons to believe more.
The buses were packed this morning. John is just one person among many. I'm also joined by Nereda Castellano. She told me this morning, she said, look, I'm ready to see this Pope, and I want to see what he has to say. What do you hope he has to say?
What I hope that he has to say is the humble message that he is giving to all the people, all religions, non-religions, is the entire world a beautiful message of peace and unity.
So after today ends, what do you hope to see as far as bringing home with you tonight? Are you going to get a T-shirt? Are you going to get any memorabilia?
Hopefully, but the most important thing I'm gonna bring is that warmth that all the people in the crowd of people and his beautiful message.
So you're hoping to bring the message home that he's been speaking about this entire trip throughout the United States?
Yes. To put it on practice, and I hope for all people to follow his messages and practice it.
Well, good luck to you. I hope you get to see a glimpse of him. Well, we're headed down to Philadelphia right now. The bus has already made its way towards New Haven, Connecticut. We're still plugging along, and we will be for the rest of the day until we get there around noontime. We'll check in with you again during the 9 o'clock news hour. Live from the bus to Philadelphia, David McKay, 22 News. The pilgrimage to see the Pope in Philadelphia is underway. 4 busloads of Catholics from the Springfield Diocese left from the Mother of Hope Church in Springfield around 5:30 in the morning. Some of them woke up around 3 o'clock this morning. Some of them catching some shut-eye right now, so I'm trying not to wake them up. But others are so excited to see the Pope this morning. They have been saying prayers. They've been getting ready throughout the morning. I've been speaking with some of them, excited to see his message and see what's happening with the Pope today. Now, he's joined people in Congress. He's joined people in the United Nations, all to address different issues across the world. But today, it's all about the people. 1 million people will be at his final outdoor gathering in Mass to see what he has to say, what messages he has to leave the U.S. before he heads back to Italy. I'm joined right now by Maria Carrero. Maria, what are you doing today? What's up with you?
I'm on my way to see the Pope, just like everyone else on this bus. Very excited to hear his message. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that I know it's not going to happen again in my lifetime. And I've been practicing Catholic all my life since I was a baby, so this is like awesome.
So a lot of people interested in what message he has to leave. What do you think about it? And what do you think about the Pope visiting the U.S. so far?
This is the greatest thing ever. He is a very special Pope. We've seen him speak to different people and affect and impact different people in different ways. So it's very special for me. And his message of peace, his message of family, and rejoicing in God is very important right now with all the things that are happening in the world.
And we'll be checking in with other residents and why they're headed down to Philadelphia in the 9 o'clock news hour. Live from the bus to Philadelphia, David McKay, 22 News. The pilgrimage to see the Pope in Philadelphia is taking a quick pit stop so everyone can stretch their legs before they go see his Holy Father. I'm joined right now by Deacon Jose Correa. He was telling me earlier that he's very excited to see the Pope, as is everyone, on these 4 busloads of Catholics from the Springfield Diocese. What's it mean to you personally?
This is a chance in a lifetime. And just to see the Holy Father, I mean, the successor of Peter, for us and for the whole Diocese of Springfield, this is one of the greatest things that we have. This is like a spiritual journey for each and one of us, and we want to be there. We definitely got to be there, and then we can bring all that blessing back to Springfield, to all of it.
You were telling me that you guys started planning this like a year ago. How did that all start?
Well, since a year ago, the minute we knew that the Pope was coming, we had to make sure we were here. And about a month ago, finally, we started making all the plans to get together. And here we are now. We're on the way. And we're going to receive that blessing, and we're going to bring it back to Springfield.
I sure hope so. Jorge, how are you today? Jorge was also on our bus today. We're going to Philadelphia. You woke up early this morning. What was it like waking up? Is it exciting, or are you just tired right now?
No, it is amazing just knowing that I'm going to see the Holy Father. This is the second time that I got a chance to actually be in a papal mass. I had the chance with Benedict XVI, and now with Pope Francis. I mean, it can't be any better.
So you've been through this before. That first experience, bringing it into this, what are you hoping to take from it this time?
From this time, I want to bring it back home, this peaceful environment that Pope Francis had brought up to America. I mean, he has been humble, been this great person, our leader, you know? So I want to bring that peace back home to my comrade back home.
So that message has been going around the bus, and everyone has been saying prayers and going through the rosary this morning. I'm also joined right now by Nicole Rodriguez. She's on our bus as well. Nicole, why are you here today?
I'm here because I want to, experience the same, blessings that they're experiencing in the same, spiritual journey. For me, I just want one blessing. Even if it's far away, I just want, just to have the experience to be there in front of him. I'm just blessed to be here. Thank you.
So everyone's just trying to catch a glimpse. Everyone's getting back on the bus, live in New Jersey right now, headed down to see the Pope in Philadelphia. David McKay, 22 News. And the journey continues to see Pope Francis in Philadelphia. A lot of families came out this morning to go on this trip, which we're a couple of hours into right now. We just pulled over for a pit stop in New Jersey. Everyone's back in their seat, made sure their partners are back on the seat. I know Deacon here, he made sure his wife was before we started.
I have to make sure she's back in here because we got to go see the Pope.
Exactly. And one of these families I spoke with, Gabriel, he's 22 years old. Now, your mother told me that you were going to be the spokesman of the family today.
Well, I guess that's what it is, yeah. Oh, no.
So the whole family came out to see this. Was it discussed throughout the week? Did you guys watch it on television at all?
Oh, no. As soon as we heard that the Pope was coming, we were super excited, ready to go, ready to see this man. I'm so excited. You have no idea. You have no idea.
Wonderful. Maybelline, you came out today. What's it all about for you?
Oh, this is amazing. I am completely blessed to be able to be at the same grounds where the leader of the world is, like God's service. Like, to stand at the same grounds that he's going to be is just a blessing. It's amazing.
So just to catch a glimpse, hear his messages is all it takes for you. Any memorabilia matter to you at all, or what?
Just, I don't know, it's just amazing. I don't know what else to say.
Wonderful. So we're going to be pulling in there around noon time, and we'll be updating you throughout the day. We'll be coming up in another couple 15 to 20 minutes to give you an update of where the bus is. Live on the bus to Philadelphia, David McKay, 22 News. The voyage to see Pope Francis in Philadelphia continues. We're still making our way through New Jersey right now. I was speaking to a family earlier that's going to be a part of this outdoor mass, and they're there to hear Pope Francis's message. I was speaking with Holly earlier, and you said you guys have been planning this for a couple weeks.
Yes, we have. What better gift for a mom to be able to share this with her son? What better gift to give your own child to go see sorry,
Pope Francis.
Pope Francis. I'm just excited. Sorry. Woo! Can't wait. Everybody's happy in here. So I'm just excited that I can share that with my son. I shared it with my son Giovanni with John Paul II, and now I can share with my baby boy with Pope Francis.
So you're going down the line.
Woo! What better gift can you give your kids, seriously, than Christ, right?
Wonderful.
All right.
So Gabriel, your mother brought you into this. What do you
Oh,
think
yeah.
about
Oh, no. I'm so excited. I'm telling you, to meet this man who is just a humble guy and touching people who are not even Catholic, I feel like that's the most amazing thing about this whole thing. I'm so excited.
Pope Francis made his way through New York City. He made his way through Washington, speaking to Congress, speaking to the United Nations. But today, it's all about the people as we travel with people from the greater Springfield area to go see Pope Francis in Philadelphia. Live from the bus to Philadelphia, David McKay, 22 News. Over 1 million people for Pope Francis's last Mass in Philadelphia, and members of the Springfield Diocese I traveled with today just wanted to get one glimpse, and they got even more than that. I'm joined right now by Deacon Jose Correa. He's been on this trip since early this morning. You've been planning it for over a year. What was it like?
A very joyful occasion. This is the greatest thing that ever happened to us. I mean, look at the crowd, look at the people. Everybody's full of joy, full of love. This is going to be the year of mercy. This is definitely one of the greatest experiences in our life. It was worth it to come out here, to look at our Pope, and to be filled with love and joy. We're going home a lot of time so we can work and do a lot of work for our Lord.
A lot of families got to see the Pope today. We got a great view, a great perspective. Holly, Gabriel, your son, you brought him out here. You wanted him to see the Pope, and you got just that. What was the experience like?
It was amazing, phenomenal. I love that he talked about the family. And when we start in our own families loving each other and teaching our children to love, it will become easier for us to love our own family and love everyone out there. It all begins in the home, right, Gabriel?
Oh, yeah, no, I have to say this is the greatest experience of my life, hands down. And my faith has been reaffirmed and renewed, and I'm proud to be Catholic. And look at all these people out here. They're proud to be Catholic too, right? That's right.
Jorge, you came all the way out here with your wife. She got a fantastic photo. You had a great look. How did it all look for you tonight?
It was a beautiful experience. I mean, we got to sing, we got to laugh, I got to cry. I mean, what else can I expect? Having the Pope here at home? I mean, I can ask for better than that.
Maribel, how was your experience?
It was so emotional. It was so worth it. It was worth the wait. It was just amazing.
We had over 200 miles of travel. We went for a long bus ride. I think it was 10 hours in total we got to go. But it was all worth it, and that's what they'll all tell me. They turned around and smiled as soon as they saw the Pope. And right now, everyone's headed home to make sure they can keep and make sure it's all worth it. In Philadelphia, David McKay, 22 News. It has been a long day for members of the Springfield Diocese that made the long journey down to Philadelphia to see Pope Francis. We're now on the bus ride back home, so we're in New Jersey. A lot of them are pretty tuckered out trying to catch some shut-eye right now, but some of them got the chance to see Pope Francis himself in person. I'm joined right now by John Carlos Valentin. We spoke with you around 5:30 this morning, John. It's now around 10 o'clock. What was your day like? Were you able to see the Pope?
I was actually, and it was honestly an unforgettable experience. You know, we all had a long day, as you can tell, we're all tired, but this is something that we will never, ever forget in our lives. Seeing the Pope today made us strengthen our faith in what we believe in, and that was all we were looking for, really. And it was just, you know, all emotion, and it was a really, really good day today.
Was it all worthwhile?
Absolutely. Even waking up at 3 in the morning, you know, everything, it was worth it.
Thanks, John. Appreciate it. Catch some shut-eye. So we're headed back through New Jersey right now. The bus should be getting home sometime around 2 o'clock in the morning. Everyone that I've spoken with today said it was a worthwhile experience, and they were glad just to catch a glimpse of Pope Francis. Live in New Jersey, David McKay, 22 News. Over 1 million people showed up for Pope Francis's last Mass in the U.S. It was more than expected, and Springfield brought 4 busloads.
This is definitely one of the greatest experiences in our lives.
I say this is the greatest experience of my life, hands down. And my faith has been reaffirmed and renewed, and I'm proud to be Catholic.
It was a beautiful experience. I mean, we got to sing, we got to laugh, I got to cry. I mean, what else can I expect? Having the Pope here at home? I mean, I can't ask for better than that.
It was so emotional. It was so worth it. It was worth the wait. It was just amazing.
Over 200 miles of traveling, weeks of anticipation and excitement built up. It took moments for the Pope to pass by, but everyone that turned around had a smile on their face, and they said it wasn't just about seeing the Pope. It was about the journey and his messages.
That message of peace and love is great.
I just want to feel that, you know, peacefulness, that, you know, that great feeling that everybody's talking about.
Some families in the crowd had their children blessed by the Pope himself.
You know, when the Pope was arriving, and then we said, Bambina, Bambina, lift her, and it was amazing, you know.
I was on the back, and no, it's impossible, you know, but at the end, you know, it's a blessing to receive the blessing of a Pope.
The trip to see the Pontifex will be a memory they keep with themselves for the rest of their lives and share with their families. And they'll say it's all worth it to see Pope Francis. In Philadelphia, David McKay, 22 News.